Episode 1: Evolutions of Life. Welcome friends. In this episode, we will look into the basic information on the evolution of life. It will speak about the evolutions, solar system, cells formation, biodiversity, and humans and their survival that transformed the beginning of human life. Solar system: there was an evolution that resulted in the formation of the solar system with the planets we know today. The elements of the periodic table will make us know about this. We use geology to reconstruct the evolution of our planet, Earth, and the life forms that inhabit it. The earliest evolution of our planet and the oldest evidence for life on Earth are available from the findings of rocks with fossils of old age. It is very challenging to study the oldest life forms of our planet from the first 4 billion years of its creation. During this enormous period, microbial life slowly evolved to form a crucial component of the biosphere and different groups of animals. All of the life forms surrounding us today can trace back to this time. Cells formation: geological evidence supports the idea that the Earth was covered entirely in ice initially. Early bacterial cells evolved due to changes in the climatic condition of the solar system and became capable of forming the huge variety of life that we see today. Different evolutionary trends of cells resulted in 6 major organism groups, of which several gave rise to multicellular life. The changes in global climate and pressure over the past 50 million years made dramatic changes in Earth. Our records of recent climate change with the molecular clock have significantly improved our understanding of the evolution of life on our planet. Looking at molecular data of present species, we can not only determine how closely the species are related to each other, but we can also estimate the age of their common ancestors. Biodiversity: there is enormous variation in the biodiversity of different habitats on our planet, from the equator to the Arctic, from deserts to rainforests, from isolated islands like the Galapagos to large continents. Marine animals evolved in the oceans after the sudden appearance of a rigid skeleton in many different animal groups. The changing central evolutionary faunas through time and clever strategies to kill or avoid being killed, major extinction events, and many other factors controlled the evolution that eventually resulted in the modern marine faunas. While evolution took a giant step forward in the oceans, the continents remained barren for another approximately 100 million years. The plants began to inhabit the terrestrial environment and paved the way for other life forms living on land. Land plants have managed to adapt to a very different environment. lifestyles to fixed homes, using the natural resources there. Semi-permanent settlements would be the building blocks of established communities and agricultural practices along the river banks. It concludes the topic on evolution of life. Thanks for following it. It must have enhanced the understanding of how life evolved and diversified on our planet, placed a new light of exposure, and inspired us to learn more. Else, online technology helps us repeatedly viewing to get the benefits. In the next topic, we will be concentrating on engineering, that contributed a lot to humans and the world for development in ancient times.